Hello everyone, today I would like to talk about the golden shadow. This is something that is very interesting. It is when you forget everything that is good about yourself. And if you have sexual trauma, I'm pretty sure it's your case. If you have childhood sexual trauma, you must have forgot all the good stuff about you, all the good aspects of your personality, your kindness, your courage, your power, your how funny you are, um, your social skills, your ability to understand people, your ability to deal with things, and you forgot completely how there are so many nice things about you. And that's pretty common, and it's called the golden shadow, as I said earlier. And it's basically your psyche is just going through so much trauma. It's just focusing only on the bad stuff, only on the what you call bad aspects of your personality, even though it's not bad, you're just judging it. And yeah, so the question is how do we get ourselves connected back to what's good about us? Well, I think that first it comes with self-esteem. So working on your self-esteem directly help you deal with that. And to work on your self-esteem, we need to go very deep. We need to process emotions. We need to let go of false beliefs. We need to learn how to live consciously, things like that. And the more you will get your self-esteem up, and the more you will see good stuff about you. But also, it can be that you have like a psychological twist where your mind is just can't focus on the good things. And often this can be linked to a deeper belief of, for example, I am a bad person, which is very common after sexual trauma, especially childhood sexual trauma, because you're so young, you just don't know how to deal with it. So you internalize these events as I am a bad person, and there comes the guilt. And this leads you to forget what's good about you. And you're trapped in this identity of I am a bad person, I am a bad person. So also the work of healing is to let go of this identity. And many people, I think, they try to do practices of self-love by just repeating things to themselves, like just looking themselves in the mirror and say, "You're beautiful today," or just walking on the streets and repeating in their head, "I am good enough, I am beautiful, I am sexy," whatever. And I think this doesn't work because it's not deep enough. If you want to find back self-love, I think it's more efficient to just let go of all the bad stuff instead. Um, and so when it comes to that golden shadow, you will find back your good qualities only when you let go of what you thought was true about who you are. And because this kind of traumas creates so many false perceptions, we're so stuck into that and we're so stuck into our own blind spots. But really, I think releasing all the bad ideas about us and stop judging us is truly the way to recover our goodness. And you can't make it through by just adding a layer of positivity. You can't make it through by just practicing self-love. I mean, it would take too long. So instead, you just use your awareness consciously to find your blind spots and to see where you're just lying to yourself. Because you're not a bad person. You're not a bad person. It was not your fault. And you're not ugly and you're not unlovable. You just met someone who was crazy. you know. So it's not true. These ideas are not true. I completely changed my tone and my energy, which is interesting because I'm now speaking more from my heart. And these ideas are not true. You're defining who you are based on these psychological tricks, and this must be let go of. And I know you feel so dirty and so ugly, but behind this mud and these dark waters is a heart that is shining very deeply and strongly. And you need to learn how to access that jewel. And truly, the work is internally. The work is really to do a deep dive internally. And as Rumi said, I don't know if you know Rumi is a famous poet from long centuries ago, and he said, the heart can't shine without the mud or something like that. And that's true, you need that mud, that darkness, to really make the difference between light and dark and see how you are the light and not the darkness. That's what I had to say. Take care.